Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the Golden State. Warriors. And that one's good. Green.
Well, Draymond Green can dole out as much punishment as he receives, and right there goes into the teeth of the defense.
That one drops for him.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Bogut. Stolen. Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Curry. Ahead. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Assist goes to...
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Left side Curry. The three is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton left side. Back to Turner. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Now here's Thompson. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Pacers on the move.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. And here's Barnes. Another three for Golden State.
I'll tell you, the thing about Barnes, sometimes struggles to create the tight handle he continues to work on. Really thrives when it's catch and shoot.
Now here's Nembhard. Turner with it. Fires for three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Curry looking it over. Back to Thompson. Pass to Green. Now Curry. And it's Green missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Nembhard outside. Takes a three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Pass to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Turner jacks up a three. Bogut pulls it in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Defensive.
And that... one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That's going to send Pascal Siakam to the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Halliburton for three. Kept alive by Indiana. Inside. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Livingston. Curry with it. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. And it's Klay Thompson with the... three.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Siakam for three. Fires in the triples. Siakam's got 10 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the second free throw. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Turner from the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana. 11 points in the quarter. He's great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Can't connect from short range.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Back to Halliburton. Siakam looking it over. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Here's Curry. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sidelines.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Warriors trail by 16.
Substitution for your Warriors.
Pass to Curry. Here's Barbosa. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Barnes. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. On the wing, Curry. From outside the arc. Pass to Thompson. Here's Barbosa. He buries it from 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Turner. Plenty of space. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Turner's got 15.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner could score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The 3 from Barnes. Indiana with a rebound. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. There's Nesmith with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Nesmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Warriors trail by 20. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Curry. Double by Turner. Can they get it? Siakam pulls down the board. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catches defined Klay Thompson.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
They set a pick. Here's Curry. No good from the wing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. .52 seconds left in the second. Here's Livingston. He's scoreless. Pass to Barnes. To the left wing. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Warriors foul.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
Two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Bogut. Here's Barnes, defended by Halliburton. Clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Off with the layup. And so it's the Indiana Pacers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
20.
Their defensive efforts have paid off. Effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Klay Thompson.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul.
First
That's his
team
third foul of the game. Goes up off the inbound. Halliburton goes.
Tyrese.
Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Tyrese.
Counted.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the paint. Here's Shepherd. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Shepherd. The 3. It doesn't go for him. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
You know, two things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Down low. Picked it out of midair. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. It's good.
Tyrese.
Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Halliburton.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. And the Warriors making a switch here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Out to the right wing. Siakam for 3. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Green with the ball. Turner covering. To the middle. Here's Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 8.
We see the quickness of Stephen Curry, keeping defenders off balance even in the painted area.
To the inside. Siakam gets doubled. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes.
First personal foul.
That's his first
Second
foul.
Team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Halliburton for three. From beyond the arc and then some.
Tyrese Halliburton.
15 points in the game.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Halliburton with the steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Halliburton on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. Halliburton's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Picked it. On the break. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton up top. He's got 17. And here's Shepherd for three. Another three for Indiana.
Boy, Pascal Siakam, much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
And here's Barnes, defended by Halliburton. Here's Livingston. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line,
Team foul.
and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for two. Sean
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Indiana now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Halliburton on the wing. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Assist goes to.
We call that tough
Miles
points
Turner.
from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Livingston. Out left to the wing. Pass to Green. The Pacers pull it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton outside. Here's Shepherd. The three. Is Healy with a rebound. Here's Barbosa. Here's Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Shepherd. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Livingston. Pass to Bogut. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Thompson. Pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Bogut. A clear look for Green. The jumper from the wing off target. Here's Matherin. He got a piece of it.
Oh, a good extension by Bogut. He, of the monstrous wingspan, also did a really good job timing that shot. That's nice.
McConnell, good.
Jay McConnell.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Thompson outside. Pass to Barnes. Stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Pacers. Back to McConnell. Throws it up high. Thompson with a steal. Knocked away. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
First team foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Pass to Toppin. Down low. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bryant pulls it down. Pass to Toppin. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance.
3 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The kick out, Curry. And stolen by McConnell. Right side, Mathurin. McConnell outside. Back to Mathurin. McConnell outside. Pass to Mathurin. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Drive by Curry. And he gets it to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the
2 minutes
aggressiveness.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. Back to McConnell. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Substitution.
Indiana making a switch here. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Mathurin drops in the 3.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
That's tipped. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Smith. He goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Warriors foul. Andrew Bogut. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line
A
for Pacers.
superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Here's Thompson. And again, it's Golden State.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Livingston. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. No good there.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul.
Klay Thompson.
That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw misses.
Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And so, Indiana